I'm a little late to the party, but better late than never, I suppose. Today is Sunday. It's an Insta-church day for me. This is a day where I step back from my career, my ambitions. I ignore those parts of myself that we like to usually identify with our identity and acknowledge that that we are more than our careers. We are more than our goals or ambitions. We are spiritual beings in a human realm, and there is something very important about us pursuing our spiritual growth, our bodily growth, and harmonizing the two. And I think that's when we're our best. But we can't do that unless we first acknowledge that, one, we're created beings, two, that our Creator is good and holy and righteous and calls us to the same thing. And in doing so, brings through that covenant love life, and we can share that life with others, and we can help others heal in the darkness and the pain of this world. That is what we're called to be, and that kind of self-sacrificial love is, I think, the height of our purpose and meaning. So that is what Sundays are for me, realigning my purpose. And many people go to church on Sundays. Many people have their community groups on Sundays that help them do the same thing. I, as a sojourner with very little connection to certain communities or home, this is how it works for me. But I want to share somebody who I feel like is so inspired that I can't synthesize this or distill this conversation down. But there was a conversation in 2015 by Mackie, I think one of the most important pastors we have today, somebody with a PhD in Hebrew studies, which gives his understanding of especially the Old Testament a great depth and richness that I think many modern pastors miss. He tackled an issue that is very complex and very controversial, delving into even homosexuality and Christianity. And it was handled so well, I think it's worth just sharing the entire thing. So I'm introducing you today to Mackie, if you don't already know. This conversation happened in 2015, but it's more relevant today than ever, I feel like. And I think it's important, and it brings us back to the central, most important focus of, I think, where the treasure really lies in our lives, which is, it brings us back to a loving, compassionate relationship with Christ and with ourselves. So I want to get out of the way today, and I want to share with you this sermon from Mackie in 2015. I hope you enjoy, and I hope it resonates with you like it did with me.